Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to DJ's Gaming. We are here with the StoneBlock Minecraft, and today's main goal... What?
It played a little bit of the music for it.
Oh no, I waited until that stopped. It was fine. Yeah, I waited long enough. Let's do that much there. Then this in here. Hey, how you doing, man? I am doing pretty good. Today, our main goal is to get into... I have no axes. We're going to get into mechanisms today. And... Oh, I don't have any sticks. Oh, one stick. Where's my sticks? Wait, there's a second stick. Oh, I had a whole bunch of compressed cobblestone that I didn't know about. Oops. Okay. But yeah, we're going to try and get into mechanisms today. And hopefully get some stuff done. And I just completed some miscellaneous stuff. Right now it is 8:30 for me. Okay. Against grind. Teleports player to the personal spawn point, or if enabled, the world spawn. And then an advanced item collect. Ooh! That could be nice. Ah, that means you're in the mountain range. I know where that is. Okay, so main thing, we need a lot of osmium. Okay, so cooking up some osmium there. Now, while the osmium is cooking... we found a slime chunk. We found a random slime chunk. I wasn't expecting that. Large... Ah, here we go. Nice diamond cluster. That's not one yet. Ah, up in Canada. I have visited some of Canada, particularly British Columbia. The hot springs there are so nice. I actually want to go visit them again, because they were nice. I'm going to have to try and remember where they were, though. Yeah, you can join and talk. This isn't on a server. This is my own private game. But anyone can, you know, enjoy the conversation and hope I don't die. Oh, I'm about to be stupid.
Oh my goodness.
What, babe?
This is not working.
What's not working?
I have not gotten messages.
What? Babe.
I gave the lady the number that works for my thing.
Okay.
She just said she sent it. I usually
Just be patient.
She just also received a message from Zelle stating that the payment confirmation was sent to you by text. Check your text if you received the confirmation from them.
Babe, relax. Relax. Okay. Wait and see.
Honey, my phone hasn't even dinged.
Well, and that's a good thing because normally what would happen is you would then get a ding from a fake site saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, this didn't come through. Please do this." For those who are wondering, my lovely wife has a Facebook page where she advertises her jewelry she makes. And we have had a couple of people message saying that they were interested in buying some of her jewelry. But then when we contact them, they'll be like, "Okay, well, I'll send the money through this way." And then they'll be like, "Oh, well, the money didn't go through because now it's saying you have to like confirm that you're real, and you have to send $300."
Do I tell her I've not gotten a confirmation yet?
No, just wait. Keep in mind, if it's a fake person, they are going to contact you. Okay. So don't worry, just relax. But yeah, it's been very annoying, but it's also been mildly stressful because my wife works very hard on making these jewelry, and having people sitting there trying to scam money out of us is just not okay. And so, thankfully though, I am very good at catching scammers. And so, I will catch scammers very easily. But it's been very... My wife has been hating it. It's okay, babe. Relax. Okay. We're getting close enough that we can start hearing them. Just don't worry.
She just messaged.
What'd she say?
Hope you've gotten it.
Now I would message her and say, "I'm sorry, I have not received anything." Okay, and she'll... Okay. Well, we found it. I want to get to the edge. Things that you've eaten that is not quote-unquote food. Why do I mildly feel worried about that? And what'd she say?
I was trying to see about other things.
Okay. Okay.
What sucks is they can't Zell my like screenshot my Zell to be able to send money to like the
Okay, we found a dungeon. Brick, 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 brick. Brick. Frick. That was a lot of baby zombies.
money.
What? Hey, 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 mellow out, mellow out, mellow out. And this is where I get to play.
No! Damn it!
Okay, give me your mouse. Aw, the person saw that I was caught him and they just blocked me.
Are you?
Yeah. You're no longer able to send messages to the person. Hey, hey, hey. It's okay. It's okay. That's the problem with dealing with online people. Okay, you'll deal with scammers. Okay, it's a part of the doing it, babe. Okay. Okay. You shouldn't be letting this beat you up. It's a part of dealing with it, and it's going to be okay. Yes, and you're a small business. You're going to get several of them. Okay? It happens when you're trying to sell things online. You're going to get scammers that are going to sit there and be like, trying to scam you out of money out of you. Because they think you're making millions of dollars and they think they can scam money out of you for it.
I hope you're muted.
Actually, I'm not, because of the fact that I didn't get a chance to mute. But that's the thing. When you're trying to do online sales, you're going to deal with scammers. And with you being a small business with very small number of followers, you are a prime target for scammers. Because they want you to be excited about the sale and not pay attention to what's happening. Okay? But as you get bigger and bigger, you're going to get less and less scammers. And eventually, you're going to have someone hired on whose their job is to watch all of this.
I'm gonna be a bitch.
I would make sure that you would, on any of your crafting groups, take a screenshot of her name and say, hey, watch out, this person's a scammer. Oh, it. My wife runs an online business selling jewelry that she makes, and she gets scammers trying to scam money out of her. By saying that they're interested in one of her items, and then when they then say, "Hey, here's we're sending you the money," well, the money won't show up. And they go, "Oh, this must be the first time you've dealt with a business account of, this online payment method. You should call the help desk number for the text message or email that you received." And so it happens when you're running an online business, it happens all the time. But
Do it.
I don't know, it's okay to run a business, babe. It's just when you're starting out, people are going to sit there and try and take advantage of the fact that you're starting out. And so oh, I could have just eaten those. Whoops. But yeah, I catch scammers all the time very easily. And it honestly annoys them. Okay, by throwing this in there, we can get raw uranium. I don't need uranium yet.
It's an actual house. It's not.
It is a scam, it's just they used an address that was an actual house. But it's not their address, I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, it's annoying. It's one of the reasons why we don't put a lot of hope on our online sales yet, because we deal with too many scammers. And so we put all of our trust in our local sales, going to craft fairs and stuff like that, because those tend to actually be beneficial. Okay, we just got mob grinding tools. We just got a mob masher.
Tell them pardon my language, 'cause I'm pretty sure they,
And which my wife says, pardon her language, she apologizes.
They probably did catch a bitch.
Yeah, probably. Ooh, this is a 5x5 hammer. Anyways. This is actually perfect timing because we need to clear some room. Let's clear some room right here. But yeah, it's been a rough That's why I always say, babe, don't get excited until the...
Trying to. It was just the person would take 24 hours to respond.
Yeah.
At the time. And so
Yeah, if you're too trusting, we just fell in a hole. If you're too trusting, that can be like you'd be a scammer's favorite target. And as my wife has just mentioned, if she didn't have me here, my wife is very trusting, but she's also kind of gullible. Love you, honey. And so she would fall for the scammers. But that's the thing. The moment a scammer the moment something says, "Hey, you need to pay back the person the money, and you can use, if they suddenly say you can use, Amazon gift cards or." The moment they start mentioning like gift cards or anything like that, that's the point where you go, yeah, no, you're a scammer. You're fake. Alright. This is where we're going to start our mechanisms adventure. And first thing we need to do is make a generator. Okay. Now, where is the basic generator? Enrichment chamber, osmium compressor, combiner, crusher, metallurgic infuser, which is also the next thing we'll need to make. Shift N, converting electrical energy directly into heat energy, so no. There it is, the heat generator. So a furnace, copper, osmium, iron, and some logs. So a couple logs, copper. I'm not seeing any copper. I see a bunch of... Okay, there we are. Copper. And we need to make a furnace. And now we can have the heat generator. Excuse me. And then... I'm just going to grab the lava here and... That's not going to make much... That didn't make much power. Oh, wait a minute. That's because... Oh, right. Where's my lava sticks? Where's my lava sticks? Where did I put my lava sticks? There's my lava sticks. Okay. Making some lava. Flip! I made the lava and then I... Dang it. Okay. Now... Okay. Put lava there and lava there. And then, yeah, you've eaten things that you really shouldn't be eating it, dude. Like, those things should not be eaten. Those things are not meant for the human consumption. Alright, now how do I remake those lava sticks? Yeah, okay, just stick in a stick. Yeah, I can only make 4. 4 things of lava with this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Now I wonder, can I do this with a cobblestone? No, that's not, that is not how that works. Everything can, that just, no. Bad. Bad ant. Ant's sitting here saying that anything can be eaten if you chew it enough. Okay. Now, we are needing some universal cables. Which is steel. Have I figured out... I don't have a blast furnace. So... Induction smelter... Can I maybe foundry it? No, these are just taking... Okay. So steel grit... Okay, steel grit can be made with a metallurgic infuser and enriched iron, which is enriched iron. Okay.
I just reported this one.
Good. You should. Okay.
And then I'm gonna ban her.
Okay, good. Do that. Granted, scammers have, you know...
I know, but...
And it's not her real account, sadly. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to keep the slimes from the slime chunk. I didn't know about the third one.
No, I take that back too. But that one that wanted, I think, the one that liked my grandmother's necklace.
What, the locket one? No, if that one was a scammer, they would have tried to go with something else. They would have been like, oh, well, I also like this one. So since they didn't do that, that tells me they were not a scammer, they were actual buyer. You're gonna need to get your stomach checked. So, ant here has also eaten feathers, wool, cotton, string, leather, sand, gravel, paper, cardboard, copper wire, fabric, and a circuit board. His name's Ant Mage. He's one of my regulars. but he's bad and eats things that he really shouldn't be eating. Okay, and we need... there we go. Actually, that's exactly the amount of charcoal I need is 4. So, this will get us the iron grit. Or the enriched iron. And then we can do it again. Oh, that put a lot in there. Anyways, universal cable is just a redstone. So wait a minute. Can I make more? Yes. I can make 2 more, which is not bad. I would have to have a doctor check your stomach before I say you're fine, because some of those things that you have eaten could have done some damage that you're not going to see the effects of until you're like my age. That's kind of the hard thing, is like you don't see the effects until you're older when it comes to the things that people eat. So yeah, I just say better safe than sorry and not eat things that you shouldn't eat. Maybe. Jason may not. Honestly, I don't know if your brother has been watching any of my stuff. Just because he's subbed doesn't mean he watches. Unless, of course, his older sister bothers him and says, "Hey, have you been watching?" Oh yes, because he hasn't heard worse before. From your other sister? Okay. Now, is a very good idea to make multiple of these metallurgic infusers. And so, that's what we're going to do. Because I think we have more than enough. Oh, sweet, I sound like... Oh, wait, I sound like I'm 20? Let's just say I'm a lot older than that. A part of me mildly wants you to keep thinking I'm in my 20s. No, I am turning 35 this year. So, I'm a little younger than dirt, but not much.
I wish it was that problem. Kosh says, I get it if people want to undersell.
Yeah. We wish that was the problem.
I wish
figure out a way to get rid of these guys. I'm gonna really have to. Well, and a lot of the fact that the reason I sound great is because of the fact that I have taken care of myself. No smoking, no, no smoking, no drinking. I take care of myself. What was I doing?
Why did you have to post that? Irises.
Maybe she saw one of my other shorts from my.
I don't even know if Rhonda.
No, she's not.
No.
And I haven't been sharing them on my Facebook. Oh right, guys, I have a new YouTube channel. Okay, sort of new. I made it like 2 years ago with an idea and then never followed through. But I do a lot of hiking, and so I made a YouTube channel about my hiking trails and whatnot. It's called The Dwarfs Exercise and Adventure, or Adventure and Exercise. One of those. But yeah, it's fun. I like it. Okay. How much is needed for that? Apparently 10. Okay. Now, the first machine we want to make is the enrichment chamber to make things better. That's why I'm not making a ton of things. And, right, it was the basic control circuits. Fudge. And that needs 20 each. Okay. But the enrichment chamber also needs a steel casing, which is going to be annoying.
I went to your Facebook and I went to your YouTube thing. That's what comes up. I went to this.
Oh, that's my old one. You need to go to DJ Game, the DJ Gaming page. That's the one that's actually. I need to fix that. I made a boo-boo. I forgot to change the link to my YouTube channel on my Facebook.
On his personal.
On my personal Facebook.
No, because I was trying to go with the other. Your other.
Carbon, iron ingot, makes steel. Oh. Okay, so now the other issue is though we need glass. Now it should be any glass, right? Yes. So any glass. Which means cooking sand, which means making sand. Oh, which means... Where did all of that... There it is. We need a better... I need a better way of making sand. Okay. So first we'll turn this all into gravel. No, you're still just a baby. You're still just a little one. Granted, I remember 17. Those were fun years. I'm fairly certain that my parents would remember it as the time that I caused way too much trouble. But I don't think I caused that much trouble. I'm also happy to hear that my wife is keeping her mouth shut. Yeah? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your birthday is 888. You probably shouldn't be saying your birthday on a live stream.
Yeah.
So, and I should not have repeated it. You know, I didn't need this much dirt or this much sand. Because I really didn't need this much sand. Because your birthday is something that people can use to steal your identity. And yeah, you're only 17 right now, but your identity is who you are. And, you know, the last thing you want is to, you know, wake up in the middle of the day and have the police knocking on your door being like, hey, you owe us, you owe this company, $30 million. And you're like, why? And they'll be like, well, you took out this debit card. I am not that loud. I'm still not being that loud. Okay. Yeah, and it's annoying and it's stupid that people do that. But you gotta remember that people do that. And I have, as a pharmacy technician, I have actually seen it way too often where someone will fake being someone else, get their to get their medications and show up and steal people's medications. I see that all the time. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, why?
Sorry, I'm doom scrolling. And I came across a yellow jacket hornet removal on one of them.
That's stupid. Well, and you just gotta remember to not look at all of the bad. We have a compact giant chance cube. I don't want to do it. I don't want to use that. I'm not using that. I don't even know what to do with that. But yeah, you just have to be careful and be smart and watch for when there are people who are trying to scam you. And, you know, when you do catch that and notice it, you just call them on it. Okay, okay. Sorry. Okay. Nico doesn't even have Facebook. Which is weird. Okay. So I am happy that we now have the enrichment chamber. The enrichment chamber is a good start. Now then I should be able to make, yeah. We're going to make some more steel because now I want to make the energized smelter, which needs 2 more basic circuits. And some more glass. And I need to cook some more osmium. No, wait, can I throw this in the enrichment chamber? Doesn't that double the ores or something? Combiner, purification, chemical injection, enrichment, yeah. Well, okay, it doesn't really double, but makes the osmium dust that you can then smelt. For now, we're just gonna cook them normal. Okay. Well, and from the looks of it, it's a normal lucky block. You know, chance value random will probably cause lots of damage and or place a lot of blocks down. So it sounds like it could be something that will completely and utterly break my world. In best case scenario, it will just break my world. And worst case scenario, it will take me out. And we've gotten far enough that I don't want to, I'm not in the mood to get taken out yet. I mean, we almost got taken out by a bunch of baby zombies. Okay, come on. I just need one more. Come on. Then we can make the energized smelter. Because the energized smelter... Oh, whoops. I forgot to grab those. So the energized smelter is now, can go right here. And now what we can do is we can take this side configuration.
Are we passing on the desk?
Yeah, let's pass on the desk because of what time
Yeah.
because of when he wants us to show up. Okay. So now I can throw that in there. It's going to do its work, and then it will come in here, and it will smelt, and we can almost double our ores, kind of, sort of. But now that we're getting the energized smelter, I'm surprised that none of these were mechanism quests. Right, it's because it just wants us, their only quest is just get to the polonium. Now, one thing we can do, which we are going to do, is we're going to make the atomic disassembler because we can do that. Oh, wait, no we can't. Because that needs the refined obsidian, which is the obsidian. Oh, right, we need to get obsidian, which means we need to get a better. Wait, is there a way to make. How do we get dripstone? We need pointed dripstone. We can crush dripstone. Okay. Now how do you make some dripstone? So the only real way to get dripstone is by apparently mining it, apparently. I'm guessing. I mean, if we pull up the map, I'm guessing there might like be potentially some dripstone in this. Over here. Whatever this thing is. I mean, there's some potential dripstone. Brown mushrooms. Granite. Banner. I have absolutely no clue because I don't play Monster Hunter World, even though that is kind of on my that is on my to-do list. Okay. Now, we need to figure out an easier way to get lava. Because the only way I know of to get lava is using the stupid sticks. Oh, that just sounds funny to watch. There's Botania. Oh, there's blood magic. We can make the lava sigil. Ooh. Okay. And next week we're going to have to get into blood magic. Can we get into blood magic, though? That's the question. Can we make... Yeah, we can get into blood magic. And the main thing I want to make, once we do get into blood magic, is get to the lava. Make the lava. Because... we need lava generation. We need some way to get lava. because we're kind of starting to get into the point where we need where we need obsidian. And so yeah, we need lava gen. So I think for tonight we've gone about an hour, which is what we normally do for a Monday. So I think we will end there for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit the big thumbs up button and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys next time. Later, everybody. We got an hour because Ant stayed for the whole thing.